YouTube, ¿qué pasa? Welcome back to another Bleach Brave Souls video. Guys, I want to share with you now my ultimate farming team for literally farming unlimited amounts of materials. I mean, with this team, you're looking to get millions of gold coins in a game, very efficient farming of materials like jewels and crystals, and with this team, it's just easy to run through like something like point events and stuff. Farm the hell out of them. For example, current brawl quest. So yeah, I already did make a video in the past once on a underrated farming team. Now let me show you my farming team. So this setup you see right here is my farming team. Obviously, Kokaporo and Kat Yoruichi. These are my side units, and my main runner is and always will be probably TYBW Eisen. Why is this farming team so good? I mean, what are the pros and cons about this farming team? Well, cons, there aren't really any cons. If you gotta be honest, the pros of this team, man, the pros are just insane. Let's check out the team builds. So first up, the main runner for this team is the TYBW Eisen. This character literally is a broken unit. I mean, with this character, you can literally auto-run any quest in the game. Yeah, I'm even running co-op inheritance trials with this character, and he doesn't have any troubles whatsoever. I mean, this character, this dude right here with his gauge effect on top of his already broken skill set is definitely a force to be reckoned with. Obviously, I have him 505. He has soul trait, normal attack damage plus 20%. So ideally, you want to equip your main runner, your main unit, make him as OP as possible, so he doesn't have any troubles whatsoever beating everything. So the setup I gave him now at the moment is Gold Chappie, the Rio Kotsuyo, and yeah, here is the 1000-year Blood War card. I am waiting to get one more copy of the Rio Kotsuyo, so I will equip him with a 4-star Rio Kotsuyo on top, just to see how fast he will actually be able to complete quests afterwards. But for now, this is as good as possible. Before that, before the card, I used to keep him with Chappie and Gold Chappie and Rio Kotsuyo to increase his movement speed, and that was sufficient. And even now, this is sufficient enough. I mean, he's far beyond able to clear anything. So yeah, as for character links, I went full on normal attack damage increase. And bonus abilities, I gave him full stamina damage boost and stamina recovery. Why stamina recovery? As he is my main runner, I do like to have a bit more survivability on top and keep up the full stamina damage boost, seeing as he doesn't have drain, which is why I gave him stamina recovery. However, you could choose to give him whatever you want. I would always recommend full stamina damage boost as first for T15, and for T20 go. You could even go for weakened defense, but I wouldn't recommend it for him. Go with stamina recovery or last ditch survival if you want to use him as your main runner for auto farming. Even without those, he won't be having any troubles, but it's just a little bit on top. I mean, more safety is always good. And that's basically the main runner. I mean, you want to set this, the main runner, you want to set up as powerful as possible to literally be able to cope with every game mode that you're going to use him as a auto runner. And that's basically the first character, the main runner of my team. Obviously, you can use other characters if you want, but I'm just showing you guys my team, the one I'm using. Right, next up, let's check up our first side unit. It's Kokaporo. He's max transcended too. I have him 505. I mean, why not? I mean, he's one of my most used characters in the game so far due to him being in my farming team. So yeah, he's running on every quest. I mean, he's a good boy. I made him 505 because I thought, why not? You know, as he's gonna be in the main team, I like having it purple. So yeah, he has soul trait coin drop plus 17%. So he's a bonus coin drop character, and you can get this character completely free to play from the Arena Medal Exchange shop. So he is a good option to keep as your as a side unit in your farming team. Then accessories. What did I give him? I gave him from the same attribute 5-star Karakura watch, 4-star, and 3-star. So he's getting from his accessories alone 45% of extra coin drop on top of his 17%. So if we go ahead and calculate that, so if you go ahead and calculate that, let me get my calculator up. So what did we say? 45%. So he's getting, right, let's tip on 45% plus the 17%. He's getting 62% additional coin drop on top. So that is already insane. Now let's check up his links. Crystal Jewel drop 17%, Moe with Crystal Jewel drop 17%, and then we have another Keyscape 17% Jewel drop. So he has 62% of coin drop on top, and we go with times 3, 17. So 17 times 3 translates to 51% of jewel and crystal drop. So that is basically my first side unit. This guy, he's helping me get a lot of materials in game just by using them as a side unit, and that's basically the same setup I recommend to anybody watching this video. Build yourself exactly the same team. If you have another character as a main runner, that's your choice. Choose another character, obviously the one you like. But if you're running a main farming team, I'll recommend something like this. Obviously, you can go with Nergi, as he is even more efficient. But I like having the visual unity. What I mean with that, let me show you. I mean, if you look at his team, it just looks good because you have Aizen as a main runner, or let's say any character as a main runner, and you have Kokaporo and Yorichi on the sides. I mean, this team actually looks appealing. If I drop in Nergi right there, I mean, he just looks out of place. That's why I use it. Like it's a bit for the ADHD, is it called? I don't know. I don't like it looking untidy. I like having Kokoporo and Yoroichi, but that's just my choice. You could also use Nergi instead of Kokoporo, or any other character instead of Yoroichi. That's up to you, but I'm recommending this team build. Now let's go ahead and check our third side unit. So our third unit is Yoroichi, and same as Kokoporo, she is max transcended too. And she has coin drop plus 17%. Again, her accessories are the same. So she's getting on top another 62% of extra coin drop from accessories, which is already great. Now let's look at her character links, what she has in slots. So she has Maraichio with another 13%. Then she has Nanao with 17%, and she has Kisuke with 13%. So one second. Let's get the calculator up again. So she has already built in 45 plus 17% coin drop is 62. Then from Mareshio, or whatever this dude is called, she's getting another 13%. Yeah, that makes 75% plus 17% from Nanao, plus another 13% from Kisuke. She has 105% extra coin drop on top. I mean, obviously, if you use Zetsu Zaimon, or Zetsu Daimon, I don't know how you say his name, he will be given a bit more coins on top, but this is already great for solo PvE farming point events. Having his team just alongside you with these equipments will give you loads of coins. And if you're ever asking yourself how I'm getting so much coins, like I've got over 1 billion now, that's how I'm getting it, through using teams like this when auto farming point events and through playing co-op. And yeah, how many percent does she have in Crystal Jewel drop? 17 plus 16. So let's calculate that there. 17 plus 16 equates to 33% of jewel and crystal drop. So I personally don't need any more crystal jewels because I have so much, like I won't ever be able to use them because, yeah, it's just way too much. So for me, my main goal is to actually only get potions, droplets, or gold. That's basically all I want to get. So I don't really bother about too much about having too much jewel crystal drop bonus. But for anyone that needs it, especially for newer players out there, I highly recommend a team build like this. Set it up exactly like this. Make sure when you give these watches, these are the same attribute, and give them a 3-star, 4-star, and 5-star. That way you maximize in your gains as best you can. And just to show you guys how many coins, for example, you can get if you want to farm coins, for example, from the training ground with a team like this, let's just make a test run. Right. So for anyone, let's just leave him on auto. We're not going to do nothing. Now I've chosen a times 10 run just to show how many coins you can get with a team setup like this. Now with this team, you're looking to get a couple of million of coins. And if you're playing on a mobile version too, then you have the chance 2 times a day to double the rewards you're getting. So say for example, you're getting 10 million, you can do 20 million. If you do 2 times 10 runs, for example, and you're getting 20 million of those, you're having a total of 40 million coins just by playing with a team like this. If you play with another team, you probably will only getting 3 million. So that's basically the difference. That's how you basically maximize your coin outcome. Now you see one hit, Eisen literally is just insane. Now let's see how many coins we've received. Let's go. That took us 42 seconds. I gathered around 14 million coins. So yeah, if you take times 12, if you do this times 10, this would be around 11 million coins. So that is that is insane. I mean, 11 million coins for 1 time 10s run. If you do this times 2 on your phone and you watch times 2, the ad afterwards, you have in 40 million, over 40 million coins. And trust me, coins, they come in very easy, but trust me, the later you get in the game, the more expensive everything will be getting. To just T20 a character, yeah, with all the coins, you're looking to use 10 million already for one character. So that is not a lot. If you see 1 billion on my account, that's not a lot because 1 billion coins, if I just use them to max out 2 or 3 characters, I'm already down to like 600-700 millions. So as you can see, coins, everything do costs a lot, and that is exactly why you want to be using a team like this. Now, I really do hope this video was helpful to some of you beginner players out there, new players out there, because having a farming team is very, very important because there are a lot of contents in this game you want to auto farm, and setting a team up which fits the requirements to optimize your returns of gold and materials is crucial in order to perform better later on in game. That is exactly why I'm definitely recommending anyone to make a farming team like this. This is my ultimate farming team for every occasion. And obviously you can adjust it according to your needs even more. Say, for example, you need less coins but more crystal jewels, then use more link slot units that have crystal and character, crystal and link, crystal and jewel drop rate higher and more than, for example, coin drop. And that way you maximize that side. Obviously, you can choose different characters. You can use as a main runner Aizen and as sides Nergi and Tetsuzaimon, or you choose whatever setup you want, but I recommend this team. Thanks for joining. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you guys next time.